Thanks so much for downloading the CPC Ninja KPI template. In case you haven't downloaded already and you're watching this on YouTube, the link should be in the description below. Just click it and you can click it and opt in and download it, and you'll be able to have access to this. So this video is going to show you exactly how to use this. So if you can see my screen, the objective of this is to set some goals, and then once you set some goals, it's important to follow through with those goals with a legitimate, realistic approach to how your campaigns are. So for example, and in this example, let me create a duplicate of this so that I can edit it and touch it and stuff. All right, so for example, you can see right here that for the month of May, our goal is to get 46 closed deals. 46 closed deals. The campaign spend that we're gonna spend right here is 2K. For example, and I'm only going to do this as an example, and let's say that our revenue marker is 1,299. So that means we're going to be whenever we close a client, they pay us $1,299. So our objective for May is to make 59K, $59,000. With a 2K ad spend, that's going to put us at 2,988 return on ad spend percent. Okay, our cost per close, our target cost per close, we want to acquire a client for $43. Our target cost per booked appointment, we want to acquire an appointment for $22. And our target cost per lead, which is ideally what you're used to, is $8. We're wanting to spend up to $8 to get a lead. Now, even if this gets expensive, as long as we stay in this $43 bracket, we're happy all day long. So let's go forward here. This is how this sheet works. We set our goals first, and the first thing is we're going to set how much money we want to make at the end of the month. Put that here. Go ahead and put that there. Next, we're going to put how much we plan to spend to acquire that $59,000. Go ahead and put that here. Okay, and then next, we can go forward with setting realistically how many closed deals we plan to acquire. So based on my February, March, April, and May closed deals in this example, getting 46 closed deals does not seem realistic with this approach because at the moment, my cost per close is at a low $40, but at a high $244. It's inconsistent. So for me to get a $43 cost per close, it's not that realistic. However, I did acquire that so far in May, and that might be something that we can hit. So we're going to still keep it based on my current month of still getting $40. So I hope that makes sense. So let's say if you already got 8 closed deals this month, May, that means, and you spent, let's say you've spent $322 so far for the month of May, then that's amazing. That means you are on target to hit your goals. See how that works? Okay, so 46, we're going to keep it. Next, how many booked appointments do we need to have to get 46 sales, 46 closed deals? So if our average conversion rate for a show is in the 90s%, 80 to 90%, then if we set 46 closed deals and we hit 90 shows, then ideally 90 shows, 46, that's a 51% 51% conversion rate. And realistically, we should be able to hit that. Well, we're at 33% to be honest, so nah, that's not realistic. So let's set this goal a little bit low, 33%. So we'll see 70, And let's see, 40, oops, wrong way. 120 shows, 130 shows, 135. So give or take 140. That's what it looks like. 140 shows. We need to get 140 shows to realistically hit our current 33, 32% of 46 closed deals. So we need more appointments. So let's go to the appointment section. 33%, let's keep that show. So you see how we work backwards so that we know how many leads we need to get? Okay, now booked appointments. So how many booked appointments do we need to have to get 140 shows to get 46 closed deals? Okay, our average conversion rate right now um, for that looks like it is our close rate's 33%, show rate's 80%, because that's average 43, 79, 92, 92, 80. Okay, so we might need to set this target at about 50% because we're in the, you can see the pattern of us staying within the 40% bracket and at a 55 high. So let's set that at 50%. So 175 turns into 195. Oops, wrong one. Wait a minute, what am I doing? 165, 160, 150, 135, 130, 120. Yeah, so roughly about 125. We need to hit 125 booked appointments to hit our 50% conversion rate goal. That's on average. So 125 booked appointments is what we're going to target. Okay, moving forward here. And now, last but definitely not least is leads. Um, how many leads do we need to get 125 booked appointments? Okay, so let's take a look here. 250 leads, 240. Looks like it's right on the dot with 250. So look at these numbers. 250 leads to get 125 booked appointments, to get 140 shows, to get 46 closed deals. So our target goal, percentage-wise, based on a realistic approach, 33% for May, since we're hitting that right now, and last month was 32%. 112%? That's not right. 100 and that needs to be, I think that needs to be 80%, don't it? It needs to definitely be 80%. So 110, 1, let's say 90, 100. Okay, 100. So 100, right? 100 shows to get an 80% rate. Okay, and this can stay at 50, 125, and then 250. Now notice how this conversion rate went up. We don't believe we'll be able to hit 46%. 36% is what we believe we'll be able to hit. So we need, what do we need? We need more leads, right? So 350, let's do 350. And then let's do 150, 170, Yeah, 175. 175 booked appointments. And then to get that 80% show rate, 130, 140. All right, now we're back at 140. So you see how that worked? In order for us to hit this 33%, to hit this 80%, and to hit this 50%, we need more leads. By getting more leads, that's more leads, more booked appointments, that's more shows, then that's more closed deals. So on a realistic approach, this is what we have to accomplish in order for us to get our end result, which is 46 closed deals, which is our goal. Now, the last thing that you need to monitor is your budget. You see how the cost per lead went down, cost per booked appointment, and the cost per close is significantly quite the same, but we need more leads and we need cheaper leads. However, we're at a $6.87 cost per lead. I believe that we need to slightly increase this budget so that we can be more realistic about how many leads we're going to get with our average cost per lead being, around the $6, $7, $8 mark. So let's increase the budget. 225. Yeah, that's more realistic. See, definitely more realistic. So this is what our KPI target's going to be. 643. Even though we're hitting 687, we believe we can get it down below the $6 mark before the end of the month. We'll be able to hit our goal. Because we increased our budget, our cost per appointment went up a little bit, cost per close went up a little bit, but that's okay. We're wanting to use this number as a target indicator to get volume, and then on the back end get the number of closes we want, because we're still at a 2,656 return on investment target. So with this return on ad spend target, let's say you're at 200% return on ad spend. To some people, that's fine, but what they're not factoring is how much money their expenses are, their overhead cost, um, their salary, their wages. All of this stuff has to play into effect so that you're looking at your target return on ad spend. And that's on you to individually look at how much your expenses are, add it all up, and what's your target profit margin. Once you know your target profit margin, then you can put in here the percentage-wise, what's your target return on ad spend. So you can see our target return on ad spend percentage is 2,656. And the reason it's so high is because, for example, this example only, let's say your overhead is ridiculously high, and you know putting a dollar in and getting $2 out ain't enough. You want to get a higher return. You want to put a dollar in and get $20 back. And I know how hard that is. You have to set your targets, and that's going to help you achieve your results. And when May finishes, where we are with our goals, we can readjust our goals for the next month, for June, for example. Up here, you have your target, your average target. So ideally, my average target is going to be 25%. My average show rate is 100%. My average appointment goal rate is 50%. And my average lead conversion rate is 25%. And this is just how many clicks you get and how many leads you get. We're not factoring that target here because it's not as important as the percentage of booked appointments, shows, and closed deals. Okay, so that's how this works. To keep it simple for you, whenever you're running this, you can look at your past months just to see, what's the average looking like, if it's predictable. But just look at your current month, focus on that, and look at where you are right now, and look at how far you need to be to how far you need to go to be where you want to be. And at the moment, we are at 50%, we're at 55%, so that's good. We're at 92%, so that's good. We're at 33%, and that's our target, and that's good. Currently, our acquisition cost is this much. So if we continue to do exactly what we're doing at this rate, we should hit our goals by the end of the month. Now, keep in mind that this is just an example. So this is just to kind of show you how we are, where we are based on the current budget of how much we spent already and then how much we plan to spend by the end of the month. As you can see, we were spending a lot less. Now we're ramping it up. And these numbers can go a little bit more higher when you do that more aggressively. So you're going to have to adjust from there. I hope this video was helpful. And if it is, just like, comment, subscribe. And I look forward to hearing about your great results to getting out of this. Thank you.